Hello Aquarius, and welcome to Positive Light Tarot. My name is Tracy and I am so happy you're here with me today. This is your weekly reading for December 9th to the 15th. Lots of things going on, but primarily I want to focus on the full moon, which is on December 15th. It will be in the sign Gemini, also air sign. We also have to remember that Pluto has gone into your sign Aquarius, and it's going to be there for the next 20 or some odd years, for a very, very long time. So there's lots of changes and reconstructions and things going on with that as well. We also are on December 15th, Mercury will be going direct, so it will be no longer in retrograde in the sign Sagittarius. So I think communications are going to start to open up a little bit. Things are going to flow a little bit nicer. We also do have Mars in retrograde along with other planets as well, but Mars retrograde in the sign Leo from December 6th to January 6th. So, you could be thinking a little bit more things. You could be reflecting a little bit more about your friendships, your social circles, maybe your long-term goals. There could be a little bit more introspection as well, because it does force us to kind of look a little bit deeper. All right, that being said, we want to get into your reading. So if you do find that you are connecting with this reading, please let me know. Please comment. I appreciate it. It helps me to connect with your energy as well. I will be focusing on your incoming energies, and we will also do a 9-card tarot spread to get more messages as well. So with that, we are now going to get your incoming energies, Aquarius. All right, we're approaching the end of 2024. Let's see what is in store for you for the week of the 9th to the 15th. Spirit, angels, guides for the beautiful sign Aquarius. What can you share with us for the energies? We've got 3 energies right there. All right, the first one is community. Wow, community and co-create. Lots of people around you working together, not doing things alone. I really feel like you are building a really nice bridge or relationship with people in your community, people in your family. Again, it could be a community of people at work. But again, you're working and co-creating, so not alone. So we've got community. Then we've got number 13, fork in the road. Okay, so you kind of feel like you're at that fork in the road where you're not quite sure which direction you need to go. We all, of course, feel that way at some point. You could be relying on some community support, or you could be relying on some partnerships to help you give some wise advice. It might be advice that will be worth listening to, because it might help you to release yourself from whatever this fork in the road is. You kind of feel at a standstill because you're kind of stopped in your tracks, and now you've got arrows pointing in one direction, arrows pointing in another direction, and you're trying to figure out, oh my goodness, I have to make a choice here. Which direction is it that I'm going to take? I think that you've got a big support system around you this week that I think is going to help release you from whatever it is that you find challenging with trying to decide on which direction to go. Now let's look at your incoming energies. These are not incoming, I'm so sorry. These are your current energies, all right? So current energies, lovely. All right, so these current energies, are you really ready to branch out with this new life? Number 39, look at that. You're feeling a great sense of confidence. You're feeling appreciation, gratitude, blessings are all coming in for you because you are ready. You are so ready to create this new life. So what is this fork in the road? What is this stop in your tracks and figuring out which direction you need to go, because you really are ready to embark on this new life. Number 4, the higher power. Higher power is working with you. It could be your own intuition. You could be getting signs and signals, synchronicities around you that are giving you the information that you need. But I think the information is coming internally. Higher power could be also, not just your sixth sense with things. I think there's a protection around you. I think it's a protection that's helping you to figure out how to embark on this new life. I do believe the fork in the road is a necessary part of your journey here. And I think that you're going to actually see that it's going to actually open up stronger connections for you. I think that you're going to see that there is actually more support systems out there for you to help you with decisions and choices. And then the exchanging of gifts, number 27, of course, we are in the time of season where we do exchange gifts, but I think this isn't just about giving monetary gifts. I think this is exchanging gifts with people. It's giving of yourself and people giving to you as well. And it's giving you love, giving you support, giving you friendship. I think it's giving you, I think you are being given the gift of that higher power, that inner knowing. And I think that that comes down to really tapping into your own intuition and seeing that you really are ready to embark on a whole new life. And we do see that that's happening. We are closing out 2024. We are bringing in the year 2025. And of course, with Pluto going into Aquarius, I think you're going to start to see a lot of things branching out nicely for you as well. All right, so now let's get your 9 cards. We're going to do the tarot cards. I'm going to get 9 cards. We're going to talk about the 9 cards first. Then I'm going to take them each step by step individually, and we will clarify. So for the beautiful sign Aquarius, let's find out what's going on with this community. Fork in the road and co-create. Definitely a lot of support systems around you. Maybe there's a lot of people giving you advice. Maybe you're trying to take in all of this advice as well. That can be a little bit challenging, right? You've got things coming at you in all different directions. Let's find out. We get one more card for that row. Perfect. Let's get the second row. Nice. All right. Look at lots of love. Oh, we've got a flipper here. And let's get 2 more cards. Excellent. And one more. There we go. You are ready to embark on a new renewal here. Absolutely. You're standing your ground. You see, no matter what forks in the roads happen, you have a great strength within you. That is that 7 of Wands, and that's what wanted to come up first. It's letting you know that nothing can stand in your way, all right? No people, no situations, no obstacles, no challenges, no your mindset, overthinking, none of it is going to stand in your way because you are ready to protect yourself. And again, it might require you, Aquarius, to set some boundaries. Absolutely. Sometimes we have to set those boundaries in our life because the boundaries are what help us to protect ourselves. And I think you are a little bit in protective mode right now. The second card here, beautiful, Ace of Pentacles. So there is something new. There's a new grounding energy around you. It could have something to do with the new life that you are embarking on. The fork in the road could be that there are opportunities or offers that are being presented to you. And it could be that you are going to be in a position where you're going to have to make some sort of a choice about some sort of new direction that maybe your work wants to take you, your career wants to take you. The Ace of Pentacles can be the starting of something new that is going to bring you a lot more long-term benefits, maybe financially as well. But I feel like there's a new beginning, a whole new life is opening up for you, and it's at the starting phase, but it's something that can bring a lot of grounded and a lot of stability long term. So it could be a new job offer that offers more money, a promotion that offers more money. You're standing your ground because you're feeling a little bit at a fork in the road. You have to protect yourself. You have to make sure this offer has everything that it needs to be in order to protect you for your future as well. The Nine of Swords is feeling that sort of sleepless nights, a little bit of worry. Sometimes it's unnecessary worry because, again, this is a nighttime card. We can see the moon, right? We can see that moon in the window. And of course, that can be our deepest fears, our insecurities. It's things that happen subconsciously. And again, these swords are not touching you in any way. It's how you are feeling. So again, I feel that there could be just a little bit of worry or anxiety happening right now. And it could be because, again, you're sort of at that fork in the road with your life. You're ready to embark on something new in your life, and there's still a few fears, right? And then I think that is completely natural. Number 20, Karma. This traditionally this is the Judgment card, which you would traditionally see in the Rider-Waite deck or traditional tarot cards. But they call it Karma in this card. This is, again, I think you're doing a compassionate review of your past. I think what it's doing, it's helping you set yourself free to renew your energy. This is a whole new sense of rebirth and a renewal. As you can see, this beautiful full moon. All right, we have full moon on December 15th in the sign Gemini. This could be a very impactful time for you to really feel that great sense of renewal. Maybe that's when you're going to lift that energy of that fork in the road, and you'll be able to make yourself a decision so that you can feel that great sense of renewal to embark on that new life energy. Center of your reading is the Knight of Cups, the offer of love of some sort. If it is not a new love in your life, it certainly can be an offer of just a new emotional experience that is filled with love, compassion, honesty, friendship. Again, you know, something where you're just feeling, honestly, I feel like you're emotionally feeling on top of the world. And a lot of that comes down to that Ace of Cups. I almost feel as if there is a rebirth with love for you. So again, if it's an existing love, maybe there's just a rekindled kind of new feeling. Maybe you're having a whole new lease on your relationship. But for others of you that are looking for love, it definitely can be new love coming in for you, especially with that Ace of Cups. Overabundance of love surrounding you. And look at 2 aces already in your reading. The Eight of Swords is your mind. It's what your mind does to you. And sometimes it makes you feel trapped. It makes you feel like a victim sometimes because your mind just keeps bringing up anxieties. You know, you're trying to figure out how to release whatever it is that's subconsciously getting to you and preventing you from maybe getting a good sleep. The Eight of Swords, though, you are blindfolded here and you can't see that your castle is right behind you. Right? Everything you want is there. You just have to unleash yourself from the chains or from this rope. You have to remove the mask, and you'll see that these Eight of Swords, they're not anyway touching you in any way. Again, I think it's more your thought processes or your mind, what your mind keeps racing with. The fork in the road could have a lot to do with how your mindset is, not necessarily that there is something holding you back. The only thing holding you back from making a decision is you. The Nine of Wands is the challenges that you face, but you do them with, you've got a great sense of stamina about you. And again, you don't allow challenges to get the better of you. You're ready to stand and fight the good fight. And even though sometimes you feel like that wounded warrior where things just continuously seem, you feel like you kind of get ahead and then something sets you back again. It's like that fork in the road. Just know that the Nine of Wands energy is letting you know that you have more strength than you may even realize. And then the last card here is the Four of Swords. So this is going to be that beautiful rest that you need. So all these sleepless nights that you're having because your mind will not shut down, causing this fork in the road. The Four of Swords is the release and the relief after that. Another message that's coming through with this Four of Swords is that it's time to take care of you as well. All right, so get the rest that you need. Take care of your health. Put that as a priority. You know, we can let things get to us so much, especially you know, if we're overthinking things, that it can start to affect us. It can affect our health in some ways. It's important for you to be mindful of that. We need to figure out how to release all of those insecurities and fears so that you can start really concentrating on your own health. That's very important. And it's just a message that's coming through there. We are now going to clarify all of these cards. So let's start with that Seven of Wands. Okay, well, that one wanted to fly out. I'm going to keep it. All right, so let's I think they want you to know that, again, you have an unbelievable amount of strength. And if you're not feeling the strength right now internally, there is external factors. I think the exchanging of gifts is the higher power giving you the strength that you need to face whatever obstacles or challenges you feel might be that fork in the road for you. You know, you're co-creating not only with people here on the earthly plane, but you're also co-creating with the heavenly plane as well. There could be ancestors, somebody who has passed on, who is trying to send you a message to let you know that you have so many gifts that are coming your way. And there's a lot of blessings that are surrounding you. And the one thing they want you to know, the biggest message they're trying to say to you is that don't ever back down. You keep fighting the good fight, because for some of you, there is definitely the key message here is that they want you to know that there's a lot of strength around you, and they're trying to give you that strength internally as well. So just know that you are very protected right now. There's like almost this protected shield around you right now. The Ace of Pentacles. I believe there is a new offer of some sort, something that is going to change your stability. And I think it's something that's going to be long-term positive for you. And that Eight of Wands is lots of opportunities and messages are flying in at you. This is positive movement forward with the Eight of Wands. And again, it can be a little bit fearful, of course, because you have got so many messages coming in. And when we feel a little overwhelmed, even though it can be all positive, absolutely, and I believe that it is all positive, I think it is a new offer of some sort. It's going to change your direction. It's going to pull you in a new direction. That can also make that sort of fork in the road energy, because again, there's messages, and all of these messages might require you to make some choices. So again, you might have to, really think about those things, but you have the strength and you are protected. So just know that again, you're not alone on this journey. The Nine of Swords. Let's find out what's happening with the Nine of Swords. The Five of Cups. Yeah, there's something that emotionally I think is hitting you hard right now. The Five of Cups can be about sorrow. It can be about regret. There certainly can be something that's weighing on not only your mind, but it's weighing on your emotions. It's hard for you to focus on anything else in your life right now, because all you can see in front of you is the cups that have spilt over. And, this is a temporary situation. This is not something that's going to last forever. All right. We just have to figure out what it is that you need to do. And if that, again, as this emotional moment that you are going through, this emotional loss that you are going through, it might be something to do with that fork in the road too. For some of you, this fork in the road, or this obstacle that you're trying to face, might be, not only on a level where work is concerned, but it could be on an emotional level as well. So again, I think that you are sort of going through that moment where you're feeling a little bit of regret, feeling a little bit of emotional loss. You're trying to figure out how to bounce back. And when you do bounce back, and I know that you will bounce back, you're going to be able to turn yourself around. And I don't know if you can see it, and I hope that you can. But there are two cups here that are very full. And, in the divine time, in the right time, when you've allowed yourself that mourning period, because we all go through them, you'll be able to turn yourself around, and you'll be able to see that not all is lost. There is actually two beautiful cups there. And I think that's a big support system for you. Let's get number 20, Karma, or also known as Judgment. Ready for a renewal. Five of Wands. So again, there's some competition. There's a little bit of struggle. Are you the one that's causing the struggle? I sometimes wonder, Aquarius, if you are feeling this internal conflict because there is a part of you that wants to move forward, the part of you that wants that new life, that wants that renewal. But again, you're feeling that fork in the road, because it's like you have one step towards the future of what you want to embark on, but you still have that one foot that's in the past, and you're trying to figure out how to clear up whatever it is in the past that's preventing you from movement forward. It's a conflict that you are internally feeling. I'm seeing two fives in your reading, so fives I want you to keep in mind. Fives definitely are about change, so there is changes that are happening. You can feel a little bit of instability when there's fives around, and also a little bit of conflict, but again, I think it's short-lived. Let's find out with this Knight of Cups. The High Priestess, beautiful. Again, High Priestess is Pisces energy. Very intuitive is the High Priestess, absolutely. She's very much about her spirituality and her faith. Limitless and a lot of potential this High Priestess has. I think that you keep a lot of things internalized. I think that you internalize a lot of your emotions, and this is why you might be going through a little bit of struggle right now emotionally. All right, there's a lot of great things that are ready to happen for you, Aquarius. Again, intuitively, I think that you can feel that you have supportive energy around you, and I think that and I really do feel that you will be receiving messages through spiritual guidance. I think this is why you've got community and why you've got co-create so strongly in your incoming energies, because it really is trying to reiterate to you that you are not alone in this journey that you're going through right now. Let's find out with the Ace of Cups, because this is feeling, I think you're starting to feel like your emotions, at least towards the end of the week, I think you're going to feel like your emotions are starting to feel lifted. I think you're going to start to feel better about your situations. Whatever has been maybe holding you back emotionally, I think you're going to see that there's a lot of abundance around you, and your emotions are going to kind of shift in a new direction. The Ten of Wands, I think you have been emotionally burdened. This is definitely, I don't think that this has anything else. I think these burdens are specifically coming with this Ace of Cups, because they're trying to let you know that you're sort of at the end of that journey where your emotions may have been feeling a little bit sort of held hostage. I think that they have been held hostage, and I think it's something you've been struggling with, right? I think that that's why that Five of Wands shows up. But I think that, again, I really do feel like you are going to be receiving some sort of synchronicities, of some sort of signs are going to come through that are really going to help lift whatever has been burdening you emotionally. Coming to the end of that journey, right? Ready to close out that chapter. 8 of Swords. You're very hard on yourself. I sometimes think that you're too hard on yourself. We need to release that mask. Okay, the only way you're going to be able to release yourself from feeling this way, with being blindfolded and trapped and not being able to see that there is actually a beautiful castle. There is a new beginning right there waiting for you, but you are just, you can't see it. You need to kind of go deep within and do a little bit of soul searching. I think that for some reason, the light that shines within you has dimmed. I guess that wasn't a word, dimmed. It's dark, and we need to figure out where that light needs to transpire again, because it's there. It's there, and I think you are in need of some wise advice, and I think that you are going to get that wise advice, and I think it's going to come to you almost like, maybe it's going to come to you in your dreams. Maybe it's going to come to you as a message. There's just going to be something. It's going to be like one day you wake up and you go, oh my goodness, now I understand. I understand what we're talking about here. I understand what it is that I need to do. And I think that comes from taking a little bit of time to do some deep soul searching. It's just an important tool for you right now, because there is so much wisdom that's locked up inside of you, and you keep everything so hidden and you keep everything so chained up that it's not allowing you to release your emotions. We need to get you to a point where you can release these emotions so that you can see that there is actually, there is a light here at the end of the tunnel. The 9 of Wands. You are able to, you do have the strength to be able to battle through all of these emotional upheavals. Absolutely. I think that you have to open up to people and know that there are support systems around you. That's all coming to a close for you, though. Number 21, the World. This is the closing of the chapters. This is the end of the Fool's cycle. And that is so important. So we're going to see things start to wrap up for you. I think that you are, again, you're standing your ground. You're setting your boundaries. You do accept things with grace. But whatever this fork in the road is, it's coming to a close, all right? You're ready to start your new life, right? That new life, the renewal process is coming. And even though it's been a long road, it's starting to close out for you. The 4 of Swords is that rest now. See, you're going to feel like you can rest. Finally, you're going to feel like you can take this deep breath and move forward. Let's find out with the 4 of Swords. The 4 of Swords. And you got another 4. All right, so what we need to do to release yourself from what has been burdening you, you need to stop holding so tightly on to everything in your life. There is a part of your life that you have to let go of. The 4 of Swords is holding on tightly to things. Now, 4s are about stability. So I think you hold on. I think where you do hold on to things, where they do provide you with that sense of stability, are important. Like your structure is really important, and that's good to hold on to. We don't ever want to release that. But there is something that you're holding on to, and I think it's your emotions you're holding on to so tightly that it's not allowing you to get the rest that you need. So what your messages are is that try to figure out what part of your life you need to release emotionally so that you feel peace of mind, so that you can really rebuild your structure stronger, so that you can really feel not only stability financially, but you feel stability emotionally. And I think that that's really the key to everything, is figuring out how to emotionally deal with whatever turbulence has been happening for you. By being able to release that and allow transformations to take place, you're not going to feel like your hands are tied anymore. So that's a message coming through for you. All right, Aquarius, we're going to do the tea leaf cards. Now, these sometimes can be very specific, and maybe they're just tapping into some people's energies. If you find they are not relating to you, I want you to just ignore them. I want you to just let them go. We're going to take 5 cards. 5 seems to be the magical number here. 2, 3. Oh, we got to take an extra one there, and then one more. There we go. All right, let's find out what these messages are for you. Owl. So good advice from a wise person, absolutely. And I think, again, we have the community and the co-create. You've got a lot of people around you that are there to listen. And they will, if you want their advice, they will give you good advice. And then you got the Wheel. So indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. All right. So we don't want that. We don't want to be indecisive. You're at this fork in the road where you need that wheel to turn the other way so that you can feel that you can make decisions, making decisions to let things go in your life that have been a conflict for you. And I think it has a lot more to do with your emotions. Firecracker. Beautiful. There is some excitement around you. There's some exciting times coming. And I think that excitement comes after you decide to actually not see things in your life as that fork in the road. I think that somebody can give you some good advice that is going to help you make a decision, and you're going to feel a great sense of excitement. We've got November. So what happened in November? Something to do with the dealings of a man. So something happened in November. Let's get, oh my goodness, now we got another one on August. Was that man born in August? Is he a Virgo or a Leo? Could be. And it says a journey either physical or mental. So again, something in November with dealings with a man. Now, a man can just be masculine energy. It doesn't necessarily have to be a man. But definitely in November, there was some sort of dealings. That person could have been born in August. And carriage, a journey either physical or mental. So that may be a message for someone specifically. And then you got vase or vase, however you say it. Secret admirer. So there is a secret admirer. Now a secret admirer, again, we've got that in the middle of your reading, you got the Knight of Cups. So there could definitely be a secret admirer. And then of course with the High Priestess that's over top of it, again, keeping things kind of internalized. But you know, that secret admirer could actually be somebody who just is that wise person. It could be that person that is there to give you the strength that you need. It could be, for some of you, the secret admirer, you know, could be a love interest for sure. But it also, I feel like it could be somebody from the spiritual realm who is there to give you a supportive energy as well. So again, these can be specific messages for some of you. Let go if it doesn't make sense for you. Now, we're going to do an additional angel messages for you. And these are the messages that your angels want you to specifically feel. All right, so let's see. Anything else you'd like to share? Now I'm on it. Oh, there we go. Transformations. Oh, you have two here. I didn't even realize. Look at that. You have integrity. Absolutely. Everything that you do is with integrity. And that's something that is very important to you. So it says, to move in the world with integrity, one must first integrate all parts of their inner being. So it's very important for you to do that deep soul searching. The head must bow to the heart. Very interesting as well, especially since you've got a lot of emotions going through. And the heart must buoy the head. So again, you have to work in conjunction with balancing the heart and the head as well. And we have a lot of that that is the conflict. It's your heart and your mind working together in unison. But you know, integrity is very important to you, and you do keep in line with that. Now creation, I feel like you are creating something new. I think you're creating a new beginning for yourself, a new life for yourself. We have that in the cards. It shows in the cards. Creation is about as above, so below, like the Magician card. So again, being able to connect from a spiritual level as well and bring it down to the world, the earth that we live in. The earth that we live in. The world we hold in the focus of the mind is the world we will inhabit. Absolutely. So become conscious of what you are envisioning. So again, you know, you have a very, you are in a position of really being able to create and manifest the things that you want in your life. So very important that you remember that thoughts do become things. Be in touch and do that soul searching so that you can really be able to deliver your messages on a positive note. And then transformations are taking place, so lots of changes are coming. I think these changes have to happen internally first. Once they happen internally to deal with your mind and your focus, your mindset and your emotions, you will see that you'll start to see the transformations take place from an external point of view. All right. So we have some fives in your reading. So definitely there are some transitions that are taking place. Right at the end of your reading here, you've got 2 4s. So I think that has a lot to do with being able to feel a great sense of stability from the emotional point of view. So I do want you to keep in mind number 5s and number 4s for sure. And you did get 2 aces as well. New beginnings, absolutely. Things are transforming for you. This is your closing message and number from your angels. So it says release. 876. So let go of old patterns and beliefs that no longer serve your highest good. Absolutely. We have to change your mindset. Embrace freedom in your life. You're releasing yourself from something. Something is coming to a close here. The wheel is starting to turn for you. All right. So where you've been feeling indecisive about things, you are actually being able to release that, and you're going to be able to also release yourself from whatever it is you've been holding on to too tightly. And by doing that, you're going to allow those transformations to take place. Beautiful energies for you, Aquarius. A lot going on. So I hope it resonates. If parts do, please let me know. Please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. And thank you once again for being here. Until next time, sending you love, light, and positive vibes.